Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me. If you enjoy my reading today, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to be notified when I upload new weekly, monthly, and daily readings. Today I'll be doing a general weekly reading for all of the signs for the upcoming week. As the reading focuses on the general energies surrounding the week, the messages may or may not resonate with you. For a more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, please contact me at the email listed in the description box and the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Now, I've already meditated and shuffled the cards off camera in order to save time, and I'll be doing a 3-card spread plus one additional card from the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the week from the Good Tarot deck. I will also be pulling one additional guidance card from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck to complement the reading. Right, now let's get started with the energy surrounding us for the upcoming week. Okay, so let's get started. We're looking for the energy for the week of, this is the last week of the month of September. Time seems to be going by very quickly. So this is for the week of September 25th through October 1st. Show us the energy for the week of September 25th through October 1st. And I have already meditated and shuffled off camera, so we're about ready here, and I'm using it in the Good Tarot. I collect there and read. Okay, so we're looking for, okay, nothing wanted to come out. First card for the week, we have the Page of Earth. Okay, Page of Earth. I'll just set these cards here, and then after I have the three, I will set them up so we can look at them a little better and get into the meaning of the reading. Please show us energies for the week of September 25th, October 1st. Okay. Second card we have another page, Page of Water. So messages coming in this week. So Page of Earth followed by Page of Water. Okay. Third card, looking for the energies for the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2017. Please show us the energy for the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2017. Looking for the energy of the week, September 25th through October 1st. The energy of the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2017. We'll divide the deck into three. And our third card is beautiful. So messages and giving birth to new things, right? The Empress, Major Arcana, the Empress. This is number 3. And the energy at the bottom of the deck. This looks like a great week. We have, sorry for the glare, the Four of Fire. This is the Four of Wands. So earth energy here. And this is all about happy homes, right? Happiness. So this looks like a very nice week. Let me put this here and get to the Oracle cards. And this is the Soul's Journey card by James Van Praagh. We're looking for one additional. Okay, well, that one flew out here. Judgment. This is a beautiful mandala. Let me hold that up so you can take a look at it. Again, sorry for the glare. Seems to be this time of day. So Judgment. And the message on the card, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So we'll see how this kind of ties into the rest of the message in 1 second. Give me a minute and I'll be right back with your message. Okay, so the overall energy for the week of September 25th through Sunday, October 1st is, I put it over this side, the Four of Fire. This was the card that was at the bottom of the deck. So the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands in the traditional deck, it's all about creativity, energy, action. We know that the fire suit is all about those things. And this particular card, it is about celebration, happy, harmonious home environment, also good news coming in. In numerology, the number 4 symbolizes stability, firm foundation. So this Four of Fire or Four of Wands does talk about a period of happiness and stability. So this could be, the energy for the week. This could be a week that you're experiencing, right? Happiness, more stability in your life. So a sense of harmony and balance, as well as completion. Also symbolizes a time of peace and joy in life that come as the result of difficult challenges or, whatever effort that you have put in before. The Four of Wands, it's a very positive card. It does also indicate general good fortune, satisfaction, fulfillment. It's sometimes called, sort of the happy home, right? We see we think of the traditional card, they're celebrating outside of a home. So sometimes it has to do with celebrations. This could be also news, right? The celebrations about marriage. This could be a marriage celebration. In this particular deck, the Four of Fire, it speaks more of creative phases, harmonious relationships, and also just happiness in general. All right, so it's a very nice, and just like we see her on top of she's on top of this sort of stone figure here, representing the stability. So it's a card of happiness, but also a card of stability for the week. That's a nice energy to have as the energy for the week. Now the first card, or this would be the energy surrounding us at the beginning of the week. This is the Page of Earth. And the Earth, this would be the Pentacle suit. So coins in the traditional deck. This is all about Earth energy, so material, tangible things that we can touch, such as money, or things that we, are physically able to get in life. And if this is a person, because we know that pages, they're also messengers, they bring messages in. This could be a younger Earth sign in your life right now. This would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. A younger male. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male. We know that in these general readings, it's not gender specific. So this could be a younger female Earth sign that's around you this week, or you could just be. This could be the energy surrounding you, right? And it's an energy that deals with manifestation of dreams, of reaching goals, obtaining confident success. So if this has to do, as Earth energy oftentimes has to do with money and jobs, career, if this is a job that you have applied for, maybe over the last week or a couple of weeks, you might receive news, right? This is a messenger bringing in good news about that job. Or if you have applied for a loan on a house, right? You might be receiving news that you have approval, right? You've received the approval for the loan. So it's positive energy to have in this, at the beginning of the week, sort of leading us through this last week of the month of September. Very positive. In this particular deck, the Page of Earth speaks of commitment to prosperity. Also, it's sort of the beginning or the first signs of tangible success. So, you might now be seeing things that are starting to appear, right? Whatever you have been working on, just like with the applying for a job or applying for a loan. This is, you'll be getting signs of tangible success. So definitely saying that hard work does pay off. Whatever you've been dreaming for as far as, your maybe finances go or your career work goes, it's starting to pay off, right? Dreams grounded in reality, starting new projects, job offers. So very nice energy at the start of the week. The card in the middle of the week, this would be our Your focus card could be considered sort of the present or the challenge position as well. This would be, although we know if we think of the present, it's kind of whenever you're listening to this reading. We have the Page of Water. In the traditional deck, this would be the Page of Cups. So Cups energy is, it's about emotions, right? Feelings, intuition. And the page, again, just like we have the Page of Earth here, we have another page right next to it. So more news coming in. So we have news on the sort of career or financial, or the financial front. Then we have news on the emotional front, or something that brings you great emotional happiness. So the Page of Cups or Page of Water, since it is news, it does usually also represent beginnings of a relationship. Usually this is romantic, could be just a friendship or a spiritual relationship. Could also indicate a possible news of a birth, right? The page is a messenger, somebody who's very sensitive, very honest, open to heartfelt communication. So it does remind us to be open-minded, be receptive to whatever new opportunities might be coming in, right? Keep an open mind about things. It also reminds us to be loving, gentle, look towards our emotional side, look towards our heart while we're analyzing whatever new things are coming in for us this week. Like all of the pages, the Page of Cups does represent a beginning, renewal. This could be also inspiration, right? Might be a new inspiration coming in. Might come in very unexpectedly, right? Since the Cups card, the Water card, also deals with intuition. This could be inspiration that you get sort of out of the blue, right? You receive the inspiration just through intuition, might be through a dream. So the water energy, it does bring in things that are sort of not out of our control, but that don't come to us in the normal way. So this pay attention to that. Pay attention to this creative energy also around you, right? Trying to come into your consciousness. And this could be newfound creativity in anything, right? In art, any projects, anything like that. That would be something new that is coming in during the week. Again, with the dreams, just pay attention to your dreams, right? Or any sort of synchronicities, any encounters with people that happen sort of by chance, right? Or sort of out of the blue. So I keep getting this. I don't know if it's because of the this sort of bluey, purpley color over here, and then the blue of this card, I keep getting the phrase out of the blue. So pay attention to things that just appear out of the blue this week. Also, it says to be open. Again, this, be receptive, be open to new things, right? To things that might seem a little out of the box, maybe, sort of these impulses that might go along with the creative projects, be open to that. Besides that, it might be just a good time to trust in your hunches, right? Trust in your intuition, trust in that gut feeling that you get when you think about doing something. Trust in those feelings. It is a positive card. Usually it's a positive message, news coming in. Again, mention it could be a birth of a child. This could also be news of, since it's about emotions, happiness, could be news of an engagement, news of a marriage, news of a pregnancy. So definitely, positive messages coming in, positive news coming in that has to do with, or that has an emotional component to it. You might be feeling more emotional as well in the middle of the week. So that's also, another aspect of the card. So you could be feeling more emotional. You could be allowing your feelings to show more, right? Wearing your heart on your sleeve this week. So, and letting your heart lead the way as opposed to your head leading the way. In this particular deck, the Page of Water, it speaks of open-heartedness. So again, being open, right? That childlike, we see that on this card. It's the young child, just like here on the Page of Earth, right? A younger child, but here a young girl, right? Or sort of half fish, sort of a mermaid here. And it's the childlike innocence. So, be more like a child, be more open, right? Children are usually more open to things, are more curious about things. So be more childlike this week in the way that you approach different offers or different things that come up during the week for you. And the energy that we have leaving the week, this is a beautiful card. This is the Major Arcana number 3, the Empress. And you see her holding here, she has sort of the wheat in her hands, and she's all about abundance, right? Sort of if we think of the harvest, right? The abundant harvest. That's the Empress. She represents abundance, nurturing. She's a very nurturing character. Represents femininity, beauty, grace. She's the Earth Mother here, and she's the goddess of fertility. Right? She's sometimes in other decks she's represented as either the pregnant woman, or she might have be the woman with a child. So usually she is surrounded by lush greenery and trees laden with fruit, and it gives that overall vibe, feeling of abundance. She also, besides symbolizing fertility, she symbolizes life, rebirth. In this particular deck, she tells us that it's a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas. So again, the giving birth here, right, with the messages here, comes up again here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, a birth of a child. When we talk about giving birth to things, it can also be projects. It can be a new project that you're working on. Maybe you're a writer and, you've been trying for the longest time to work on that chapter or work on that book that you're writing. And so this is, giving birth to this new project. So actually sitting down and having the creativity, receiving the out of the box sort of ideas to be able to push this project forward. So having the giving birth to this new book or this new project. And the Empress, she also tells us to it's about manifestation, and it just tells us that we have everything that we need to be able to manifest right now, to create. So we're very powerful co-creators, and that there are many possibilities, infinite possibilities now in the world. And, now is the time we have everything here in our hands that we need to manifest, to bring these things to fruition, right? To bring these things about in our life. So this looks like, again, very positive energy for this week, right? Beautiful energy here. Not a single negative card for the week. That's great. A great way to end the last week of the month. And also the colors here, it just makes me think of, we're going into fall. It's very sort of browny, dark red. It definitely heralds the changing of the seasons here. So very appropriate card for the last week. And the Soul's Journey card that we have, the Judgment card, there's quite a long description here. I'll read you some of what it says in the guidebook for the card. And it just tells us that, the card is called, again, Judgment, and it tells us that we are all spirit, we are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. So I think, by trying to tie all of these messages together here, we have news, right? Definite news with these two cards. Celebrations, offerings, manifestation, and acceptance. So I think those would be the main messages for the week. Again, looks like a wonderful last week of the month. So I'd like to thank you again for joining me today for this general weekly reading. I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. I wish you a week full of success and positive energies, and I look forward to reading for you again next week. Also, please check out my channel for the monthly readings that I've already posted for September. Over the next week or so, I'll be posting the new readings for October. There are also extended weekend readings and daily tarot snapshot readings. You can also join me on my Facebook page, Changing Phases Tarot. Take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye.